here in beautiful Grand Junction, Colorado. But I realized I didn't show you guys the Snowball Rally swag backpack. So let's check it out. We got the Snowball Rally water bottle, very cool. The Rio 3 wireless headphones from Erato, very cool. Whoa! Got the Snowball Rally license plate frame. Then I have this, the Snowball Rally external battery pack. And we also got the Snowball Rally t-shirt. Beautiful Grand Junction, Colorado. So sadly, Snowball Rally 2017 is over. What an absolutely epic adventure. I'd never done any type of supercar rally, and I simply cannot wait until next year. It was so much fun. So I'm here in Colorado. The goal by the end of today is to make it back to Park City. The car is filthy. We had a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to getting this thing washed when I get back to Utah. The front of the car took an absolute beating though. You can see all the orange showing right there. Of course, the tow hook cover. Okay, so Park City, Utah, 4 hours, 39 minutes, 284 miles. There's our route. Focus, focus, not on. Back in the beautiful state of Utah. That right there almost looks like the ghost of Koenigsegg, doesn't it? I feel like that's, yeah, it's like nearly a mirror image. I'm here somewhere in Utah. $48, 17 cents naturally, and of course I got some snacks. You guys know I like my water. I went for the Twizzlers today. Clayton, don't worry, I will eat these properly. And then, obviously I got Nutter Butters. I really should get sponsored by Nutter Butter. Moab. We're going to Moab. I'm basically headed to Moab purely to fly the drone because it's absolutely epic. I've never taken you guys to Moab either. It's pretty much one of the premier things Utah is known about, and it's about 30 miles off the freeway, so it's gonna be worth the stop. As you guys know, if you want to win a drone, all you have to do is subscribe and follow the details in the description below. I made it here to Moab, Utah. Pretty much signature Utah, the Red Rock Desert. It's the 31st of January, and apparently I'm the only one here. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I detoured 80 miles down to Moab because about a mile that way is Corona Arch, and I'm just dying to fly the drone through the arch. Hopefully I don't crash. I can't believe Snowball is over. What an epic rally. Like, I'd never done a supercar rally, and it completely exceeded my expectations. I do not want to go home. I just want to keep on adventuring. And I can't wait to do it next year. I think we could come up with some epic routes. I mean, something up in Canada. I'm trying to convince everybody to go to Alaska. It's not really reasonable, but there could be some pretty cool routes. I can't wait to see what happens next year. And you know, as far as Damon and Parker, so Parker, Vehicle Virgins, he's a good dude. He is a good dude. It's pretty cool to spend some time with another YouTuber, because here in Utah, I kind of feel like I'm out on my own island. We were both up until 3 a.m. pretty much every night editing the vlog, making sure it got posted in time. And then the next day, we're both up at 7 a.m. filming once again. So it's cool to see somebody else, another YouTuber, their work ethic, see why they're successful. And you know, obviously Parker has 3 times the number of subscribers I have, and there's a pretty good reason. I mean, just seeing how hard he worked, it gives me motivation. And then Damon, like Daily Driven Exotics. Damon, he's a good dude. He's like, he's one of those guys that has your back no matter what. And I really appreciate that. You know, we kind of share the same passion for Lambos, you know, as far as driving them all year. I think both of us have made some big sacrifices because we love cars. And so hanging out with Parker and Damon, that was cool. And I foresee us doing some more collaborations in the future. Oh, I think a trip to British Columbia or Michigan is on hold for me. All right, so it is time to get back on the road. It is gorgeous here. Like, it's probably 65 degrees here in Moab in January, but I've got to get home to Park City. Let's do it. The car is, yeah, it needs a wash. But look at that backdrop. Look at that. That is sick. I left Park City. I drove to Reno, to Vegas, back to Park City, then over to Aspen, and then back to Park City. So I'm doing a massive figure 8. You guys know that I'm not very good at figure 8s, but this one I think I'm going to successfully complete, at least I hope. But I mean, Snowball Rally, if you ever get the chance to do a car rally, do it. I always say, you know, driving a Lamborghini is fun, but driving in a group of supercars is epic, because you're just feeding off everybody's energy, and you have the radios, the banter. And the greatest thing is that when I started the rally in Reno, I didn't know anybody, but by the time I got to Aspen, it's like these guys are friends for life. You know, the drifting challenge in Aspen with Parker and Damon, that was definitely the highlight. That was so much fun. All 3 of us are gonna be at GTCon in Anaheim the 13th through the 15th of July. So I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna do some type of epic adventure, sort of leading up to GTCon, maybe some sort of rally. We haven't worked out all the specifics, but it'll be cool. Trust me, it'll be cool. So I'm almost home to Park City, just driving through the mountains. Absolutely gorgeous day here in Utah. I kid you not. What? I kid you not. The roof fell on my car. Are you serious? What is going on? Wow, this Audi, as you can see, this is what happened to it the day before I left Snowball, and the day I get back, the roof fell on my car. The roof fell on my car. Well, I'm not gonna park the Lambo there. Wow. The trip is over. The Lamborghini has 34,329 miles. This poor car, this poor Audi. First it gets hit, then the roof falls on top of it. The original damage video, I don't think I was perfectly clear, but the guy who hit me did admit fault. He did return my phone call, and I was able to get his insurance information. He insures through State Farm, reached out to them, I filed a claim with them, and luckily they approved the claim. So the car is gonna be getting fixed. Sort of the next step, and really my goal for this week, I need to take it to a couple body shops, get some quotes, get some estimates, and then get the car fixed. Now, the biggest issue, on a great day, a really, really great day, this car is worth maybe $4,000. I mean, it's a 2002 Audi TT Quattro. It has 160 some odd thousand miles. There's not a ton of value, but to replace the front bumper and the hood on an Audi TT is not gonna be cheap. I mean, we're talking at least a couple thousand at a bare minimum. And so I don't know if the insurance company, I don't know how they're gonna handle it. I guess that will be in a future video. So Clayton, Summit Auto Lab, he allowed me to park the Gallardo here for the night because the roof that fell on the Audi, as you can see, is looking to cave in again. So this poor car, I leave the day and it gets hit, and then I come back and the roof has fallen on it. And then Lamborghini, obviously it killed it this rally, no issues. What an awesome car. Just like that, Snowball Rally is over. What an epic, epic adventure. I cannot wait until next year. Thanks again to Damon at Daily Driven Exotics for putting that thing together. Thanks to all the sponsors, CMFR, to GTCon, to Protective Film Solutions, to Vorsteiner. What an awesome, awesome adventure. It was so much fun. I hope that some of you guys can participate in it next year as well. I hope you guys also enjoyed today's video. I hope you'll subscribe. But just like that, this vlog is over, and I'm out.